Old Redskin.
New.
It says new? Okay.
Yes. New Redskin turquoise. And I believe there's about 6 individual in between, breaking up the sunstone, which is such a really a fun combination.
Yeah, so you've got 6, well, actually then there's actually 2 stations each side, so 4 stations total.
Just fantastic.
That break it up.
Alrighty, we are busy. We'll let you know when that's sold out. But again, we are going into our 3rd hour. Jay King is here. We are representing the Tucson Gem event, which is the most anticipated gemstone event all year long, worldwide. And what Jay has done for the first time in 25 years has been able to secure one of the most sought after, exotic, hard to find, beautiful green gemstones in the world, and happened to custom make it into our very best value of the day. Take a look at our today's special. Yes, may I need say that exotic stone happens to be chrome diopside. This is our multi-stone. There's 10 individual stones in here. They are 6 by 8 millimeters each. It is a triple handcrafted sterling silver cuff bracelet that we're featuring in 2 sizes. We have a small, medium, and we are offering this in the medium large. We're offering this one-of-a-kind bracelet at a 1-day only today's special price of $155.08. We have 6 monthly flex payments. What does that mean? When you shop with any major credit card or debit card or in PayPal, basically, we're splitting up your payments over the next half a year, and that would be even with shipping and sales tax. Still, your first monthly payment is gonna be under $35, but you're gonna get this bracelet in the next couple of days and see for yourself. You're gonna hear the uniqueness and that rare opportunity that happened to Jay that made this even a possibility of one of the finest sources in the world for this exotic, unique, one-of-a-kind rare gemstone. It's known as the Russian emerald. We always, in our GIA classes, said if an emerald could be any color in the world, in a gemstone, in a green family, it would be that chrome diopside. So yes, it looks like you're wearing about 5 carats of the most flawless, beautiful, faceted emeralds in the world.
But it's not emerald.
But it's not.
It's not emerald.
Not at all. But I will tell you, even rarer than emerald, to be honest with you, in many cases.
I think it is. You know what? Emeralds are more limited than diamonds.
Are they now?
Well, they always have been.
I mean, always, well, diamonds, yes.
There's more diamond than there is emerald. But
chrome diopside, and I knew it was you. I only thought it came from one place in the world.
It's always right. No, well, it did. As far as, okay. Let me
go back. I know, it's all over the place because I've never could imagine we do something like this.
Chrome diopside traditionally comes from Siberia. They only mine it 3 months out of the year. It's usually July, August, September. That's the only time that actually the ground is soft enough that they can actually do it. They find it in kimberlite stopes where they're actually mining something else. You know, in Russia, in Siberia, is known for its diamonds, its emeralds, and things like this that are that are rare gem materials.
Precious.
Here's the thing: is this material, this Russian material, the chrome diopside, it's highly sought after. It's extremely expensive. It's also very hard to find any quantity of it. Just recently, about 3 years ago, some friends of ours who actually mine apatite for us in Madagascar, they had a chrome diopside strike. Lynn and I, we did a necklace.
One.
Right, that's how it started this whole gig, right? Yes. We did this necklace, it blew out. I mean, it was just insane. It was crazy. I mean, and people were just clamoring for it. In the meantime, they were mining more of the chrome diopside for us. When you do a Today Special, just so you understand, this is a long process. It's not like I just wake up one morning and walk in and say, okay, you got a great Today Special and here it is. I mean, she's grinning over here, but she knows the gig, right?
It is not easy.
She knows the deal.
It is, especially what you do.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my God.
It is not easy.
In buying the material, that's the first thing. Okay, first you have to buy the material, then you start working on the design, and then you not only, you have to sell it, basically. Before I sell it to you, we have to sell it to a committee. Let me tell you something. They're just, I shouldn't say this because they're ruthless, okay? And then now I'll never get another one approved.
Value, right?
You'll probably get another one approved. You really, I just have to tell you, it's a challenge, and it's very, very hard. It's very tough. So it even being shown here means it had to pass every hurdle imaginable. When we started to make this, when I first did my original prototype, when I did my first original design, I did it out of the material from Madagascar, which, don't get me wrong, I don't want to play it down, but it is not this quality, okay? In the course of making this, and like my dad used to say, it's better to be lucky than good. So fortunately, I've been lucky because I've never been that good.
You're a great mix
No, I've never really been
Jake.
that good, but I'm very lucky in a lot of aspects of my life. And so in the process of doing this, one of our amber vendors, who actually brokers a lot of our amber deals in the Ukraine and Russia, we were talking about this and talking about what we were doing as a TS. He goes, "Oh, I have a relative. I believe it's his cousin that is a miner that has this." And I said, "Oh yeah, right, you know." And so he got, during the course of the thing, he did get samples. He brought us the samples. I was like, wow. I mean,
and they look like that?
No, this is the material.
That's why samples?
This is why I brought the rough material, just to show you what the rough looks like. I mean, this isn't dyed. This isn't radiated. This isn't color enhanced. Look at this. This is a natural rough. Look at it. Even gleams. There's nothing done to this. This is a crystal formation.
So wild.
Okay, what makes this so wild and unbelievable is that he not only had the samples. When they showed me the samples, I thought, okay, this guy maybe has 50 kilos, has 100 kilos. This guy's a serious miner. It's funny because, I think he mines, but he just doesn't have a lot of contacts. He doesn't have a lot of people that can really buy big lots. And he had enough of this material. And not only that, we were able to negotiate a price that normally, just so you know, if I went and bought these cabochons, and I'm talking as a manufacturer, I'm not talking you buying them retail. I'm not even talking to somebody being able to buy these wholesale. I'm talking about me being able to buy them at my price, which is a manufacturer's cost, which is the cheapest on the rung. The stones would have cost me, in this grade, in this particular material from Russia, there's 10 of them. They would be anywhere from my cost, $250 to $300.
And we're doing it completed, finished at this price.
That doesn't include the silver. That didn't include any of the work. That's me being actually able to buy them in this grade and this quality. That's how expensive this material is. It's not cheap. They sell it by the carat, just like you would buy a diamond. They don't sell it by the gram. They don't sell it by the kilo. They sell it by the carat when they sell it already cut. I was able to buy it directly from the guy that is actually mined it, who's actually pulling it out. We cut to the chase. I never would be able to go to the mine if it wasn't through the contact that I have in the amber. Never would have. It's just luck.
Well,
just sheer luck.
But you've been in the industry for 40 years. You know a lot of people, though.
But he wouldn't know me from Adam. I mean,
but you
literally,
knew his cousin.
But his cousin is the who brokers a lot of our amber deals.
Okay.
He goes to. They don't mine amber. They gather it. Okay. It's a whole process. But anyway, he's my Russian contact that actually goes and brokers my deal.
What a find! What a great contact that day.
And then I made this contact. Now I will tell you, number one, he doesn't speak any English at all. But it's just the miracle of obtaining the rough, the miracle of obtaining this rough material. The chances of getting this are like just phenomenal to be able to actually get a quality. The quality that this is, the quantity, but the big thing is the quality and the price to be able to do this and be able to deliver on this.
And do it in one of your #1, I mean, your cuff bracelets are our #1 top sellers, and the big, bold look like this.
Well, and actually this was designed actually just for this material. And again, go back to this. We are the manufacturer. If you think about this, even this cuff bracelet, this is made from scratch by hand. Here's the key word, by our silversmiths. You know, in the jewelry industry, it's a dying art. Most jewelry today is some kind of casting process, lost wax or whatever. Lost wax predominantly where they make a mold is the predominant, or they stamp, okay? Well, these, when you see us, and then the third way is having silversmiths, old school silversmiths, lapidaries that custom cut the stones from the rough material. That's all old school. Very, very few of the jewelry manufacturers today do that. I mean, I'm doing it the same way that they did it literally when I first started out. That's how I started out. I don't think you can get a better quality. I don't think you can get a better finish. But that being said, not only is the material in this case a very custom material, right? Very rare in this quality. Even the silver that goes into manufacturing the cuff bracelet, this is all made from sheet material. They custom make the sheet for us. The silversmith actually takes this, they cut this, they hand draw it, and if you can see, these are domed. Do you see the dome on this?
Thick.
This is what they call half round. So they make this, all the materials are custom made for us that silversmiths work with. So think about this, truly a custom piece. So you not only is the material that's gone into it, the chrome diopside, not only is that custom, right? And they're all custom cut, one at a time, from the genuine rough, the natural rough, okay? I don't go out and buy these, okay? But even the silver that goes into making the cuff bracelet is all custom made. So all of your materials, the chrome diopside, Mother Nature custom made it. Sterling silver, Mother Nature made the silver, but a foundry made us the sheet material, so they had a little help. But if you look at this, and this is something I want to show you. Okay, check this out. Like if you're worried about size, see, you can expand that, you can contract it. Now, I'm not saying to get aggressive, but look, okay, I don't have a petite wrist whatsoever.
Now that's the medium large.
Right, you cannot call my wrist petite. I just want to give you an example here. See the back of this? I still have plenty of room.
So it's going to be open a little bit more, obviously. But
right, you're going to have it a little open, but to tell you the truth, it's still going to fit perfectly on your wrist.
And I'm a 6 3/4, not even 6.5, 6 3/4, and a small medium.
What I call mini.
But
right?
it fits perfectly. You know, that's what's nice.
Now,
I can never find a cuff bracelet.
The small medium.
Yes.
And okay, this is another thing too that I wanted to let everybody know. This is not only the first time that we've actually used this material. By the way, this is the first time I've ever used this Russian chrome diopside. I've never been able to get this.
The other one we had was from Madagascar. That was the necklace that sold out.
That material came from Madagascar.
Yeah.
So,
which is beautiful too, but this is like the creme de la creme.
This is like impossible to get. The very first launch of this, it's also the first time that we've ever done 2 sizes in cuff bracelets.
And let alone at today's special price. So I want to say we are busy once again. Congratulations. Can't wait till you get this at home. I mean, it's such an opportunity. Buy today as a today's special, part of the big Tucson Gem event. I want to mention the matching pieces because remember we said the necklace that we did one other time. It was from Madagascar in chrome diopside, sold out. I said it was like nanoseconds. It was amazing. I was wearing it. I'll never forget. And they said, well, you're not even going to have a chance to do a presentation because it's already gone. So today we have the necklace, we have the matching pendant, and then we have, I'm going to double check on the earrings at this point because we have a drop earring and a stud earring in the Russian chrome diopside. It looks like now the earrings are getting down to final call in each choice. But let's talk about, first off, the pendant, which is also getting quite limited, is $89.98. And then the full necklace here, which is 18 inches in length with your 2 3/4 inch extender with the toggle in the back, that is available at $179.98. And I believe that's right around the ballpark that we did for the Madagascar chrome diopside necklace that sold out.
Well, that material wasn't cheap. And again,
no.
It's natural material.
Find this.
It's actually absolutely gorgeous. Well, it's actually a brand new mine find from Madagascar. We're the only ones that I know of that have any of that rough.
Look if I do that, Jay. I just took the pendant out. Looks like.
That being said, this is
so beautiful.
The Russian material. It takes a little over, right at 3 pounds. You lose 90% of your rough material when you're cutting this particular rough. 90% of it goes to waste. Now, that doesn't mean that you cut and you have scrap left over that you're able to utilize. That means it turns to dust and it goes in the dustbin and gets thrown away, right? Or gets thrown outside or gets added to what we call the rock garden, okay? I have a substantial rock garden since I've been doing this, as long as I've been doing it. Actually, a lot of people would love to even have my rock garden.
Sure.
This material right here, I cannot emphasize enough how rare it is. You would never see a necklace like this. If you went and saw this, if anybody even had this in Tucson, it sure as heck wouldn't even be close to this price. Wouldn't even be close.
Did Shelly bring out your scale? Because I'm just curious. You know how I feel about this. I would love to get an idea about the carat weight.
If you're listening, bring my scale. It's in my,
if we could get Jay's scale, Pat, because again, it's an approximate, but I'm just curious to see. We can do it on the necklace.
I wonder if she's sleeping.
She might be. You guys have been having a long, long day.
We both got up really.
Yes.
Shelly's my makeup artist. And this normally, that's,
you just gave away your secret. People just think that's natural.
Okay, but I have totally no ego. I will tell you this, in Tucson, I meet a lot of people because, that's the thing, you're in Tucson, right? And what's really cool is people come up and they go, excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't want to bother you, but are you Jay King? And I say, yeah. And they go, wow, you look really different on air. And the reason is because I don't look like this.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Look, they put makeup on, right? They put makeup on. It's the only time I wear makeup. I swear, okay? I swear. It's the only time I wear makeup. But, it's really amazing. And what's so crazy is my wife says, you know what? You should do that. You should. I said, I am not going to wear.
When you're going to events like that.
Yeah, and put on makeup. I said, you've got to be kidding me. And she's very serious about it. No. I just am not going to do it. But I don't look this good in person. Just so you know. So if you're out there and you see me, right, and you're wondering, right?
Well, no, it's just enhancing who we are because the lights are. Listen. The lights are so bright in here. We get shiny. So you put a little powder. You're easy.
Well, it's not only that. If they don't put makeup, because of stage lighting and everything, I always try to explain this like when you're showing the materials, this actually shows really well. The chrome diops, it actually shows.
It is.
It shows nicely, right? But a lot of the materials, I got to tell you, I like to sometimes almost pull my last remaining hair out, which I can't afford to do, guys. Okay, because of the fact, the way the stage lighting is interacting with the natural color. If you don't put the makeup on with us, then you could come out, you might look like a pumpkin. You might be like orange or glow. You can always tell. Now, if you're shooting in natural light, it's not an issue, just like you saw us shooting in Tucson. But if you're shooting under stage lighting, it's a totally
big difference. Quickly want to mention the earrings because I've been wearing the drop and Sue's showcasing them here. They're about 15/16 of an inch in length. They're very, very limited at $99.98. And then we have the studs that are $79.98, and they're getting very limited that you're seeing on Amanda. By the way, I'm not sure, is your collared necklace back in stock or any of them?
I think that we do have.
Okay, so if you love that look, because Amanda's showcasing, Sue has on like the necklace that I do, the full chrome diopside necklace with just by itself, and then Amanda's wearing the pendant with one of the handcrafted sterling silver J. King collars, and it gives off a whole different look and feel, which is kind of fun. So we're gonna try to locate that on hsn.com. In the interim, don't miss out on our best value of the day. So incredibly popular. Talk about an opportunity special buy. And there's, they have the scale in the background.
They brought the scale. Now it might be too late.
After the break, we come back. I'm going to give you an approximate carat weight. Okay, how about that? The Beekman is back for home. They have got a lot of great specials coming up. Here's more.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Sometimes there's so many beautiful things to see in Tucson, a girl can lose her mind. But some of the emerging stones we're seeing that are really popular, anything and everything green. Green quartz, green onyx, malachite. Come check this out. Chrome diopside. Isn't this gorgeous? What about the severite garnet? Isn't that extraordinary? And what about emeralds? Wow, this is all emeralds. Are you ready for this? The piece de resistance color change garnet. It's so gorgeous. I don't know, there's so many beautiful things to see here. What's a girl to do?
And that was our Sarah Anderson, who was actually part of the big Tucson Gem Show, as was Jay. Jay is doing as we promised. He's taking the today's special necklace and doing an approximation of what the carat weight would be. And that's when it really gets pretty extraordinary. So we have, as we promised you, and we started at 9 a.m. this morning, we have over 25 brand new pieces and many first-time brand new finds. This is a brand new design, and it happens to always be a #1 favorite, and it's that red. Now, this is not just any ordinary red chalcedony, which is rare in itself. This is like that glow within. I call it like the multiple. It's like if you were to get every color in chalcedony in the red family, this is the necklace you would get.
This is a brand new material from the Congo.
What do we get?
Okay, so I have a gram scale. Now here again, this is not scientific.
It's approximate.
It's approximate, right? Just so everybody knows, there's 5 carats in each gram. So it comes out to about 130 carats. And that's with me estimating the weight, which I'm pretty good at. I know the weight. I know the weight of the sterling silver finding. So at least 130 carats.
That's on today's special chrome diopside necklace. That's what we promised you. We're giving you that information. 100 and what was that? 120?
Almost 130 carats. Wow. So yeah.
That's when
now that's going low.
It's mind-boggling.
I didn't go high. I didn't go high.
Yeah.
I didn't go medium. I went
in the mid.
Yeah, I went low, knowing that it's there or even more. But that's fairly close. But think about that, right? What would it cost per carat? And that's how they sell it. They sell it at the show. They sell it to you per carat. They don't sell it to you by gram. They don't sell it to you by kilo. All
right, my friend, tell me about, because first off, this is brand new today. This necklace, are you kidding me? Under $100. $99.98, that's an event price. The earrings are $59.98, also event price. 6 flex payments on both. And you do have rough on this? Is that what I'm looking at there?
Yeah.
Now, you said this is a new, whoa. I remember, you know, speaking of not Tucson, because I never went to the Tucson show, but I'll never forget years ago, Connie and myself, we were in Basel. I always talk about this experience, and that's a big watch show and a big gem show and a big jewelry show.
Yeah.
And exotics too. And I remember we saw chalcedony. And there was this, we used to do, you know, jewelry host pick shows. And I remember we said, oh, we'd like to get chalcedony for host pick. And the buyer looked at us and said, did you guys see the price on that rough? And again, this is going back 20 years ago, and we're like, yeah, but you know, it's HSN. They're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. No. So that's always what I think of. And that was just the blue. It wasn't even the variants of colors like you're bringing to us here in the red.
Well, you know, chalcedonies, you find them all over the world. Probably what you're talking about is the blue chalcedony that came out of Turkey,
yeah,
right?
It was.
You know, you can't even buy that material anymore. But this is kind of what I live for. And this is a brand new mine find. This is the first time that we're using it. This is what the rough looks like. And then I'm actually doing something new and different. So I'm not only bringing the rough, but I'm making some little spheres, right? Now, eventually, these will go in my specimen case, all right? Now, what I do is I normally have the rough, and then when I have time, when I'm, you know, just you know, just kind of piddling around. I take the rough and I cut shapes for the specimens that go in my specimen case. I have literally thousands of specimens, thousands. I'm doing this kind of, they're actually, the guys, my crew is actually doing my work for me, but they don't know that they're doing it. But I just want to show you, like, so here's the rough, and here's something that's been finished, right? Which is just taking this, cutting it, and polishing it. And you can see how we've done this. These are all individually hand-created. They're done the same way, though. But this is where it all starts, guys.
So
this is where it all starts.
Wild how that becomes any one of these. Like, look at the shapes.
And actually, to tell you the truth, couldn't be just any one of these because of the size of the bead.
Yeah, look at
so you see how thin this is, where they've cut it?
Well,
the thickness.
That couldn't make this, right?
Yeah, you could make a cabochon out of this, but it wouldn't be really thick enough to make these size of beads. But just so you know that's how we do it. That we take the rough material. In this case, this is a brand new material that we found. They call it the Republic of Congo. Believe it or not, what's really kind of cool, there's been a cycle that's been going on for about 20 years. The first thing in the Congo, it used to be, they used to call it the Belgium Congo. They found oil. And so all the miners went to the oil fields. And why not? They can make huge money. Okay, when the oil boom was just kind of like petering out and it's pretty much over with, right? Then we were hoping that we were starting to see material again. People were mining. Then they found gold. Everybody got gold fever. They went and started mining gold and everything. It was really crazy. And then, of course, with gold comes all kinds of different problems.
Oh, sure.
And that is kind of, from what I understand, is kind of now fizzling out. And so we're starting to see materials like this. I'm really excited. Over the past year and a half, 2 years ago, the reason that we put this on, I found this last year in Tucson. That was the first time I found it in 2019, made the purchase, bought the material that they had. We're working on trying to get more of this. I don't know if we're gonna be lucky enough to do that, but this is a natural chalcedony. It's a natural chalcedony. This is the natural color that does come from the Congo. And here again, I'm not aware of any huge mining operation. I'm not aware of anybody else that has this material, but that's not to say that they don't have it. I'm just saying I'm not aware of it.
And as a fashion piece, I mean, to me, this is, I said it's like lit within. So I could put this on with green. You could put this on with denim. If you're an earthy girl, you love wearing your tans, your taupes, your cocos. It looks dynamite. Amanda's showing it off. Erica, who is the dress that Amanda's wearing? Do we know who the designer is? We're gonna find that out, because I know we had a question on that on Facebook. But again, with the teal color, it looks so spectacular. I mean, that's the beauty.
If you think about this, just the color of this, and just the natural beauty of this, and again, you know, this is created by Mother Nature. We just take what Mother Nature has provided us, and we just shape it a little bit, make it more of a wearable form where you can accessorize
and
with
organic. It's
right?
just, it just stands out.
These blend back, and that's what, you know, what another great thing about these. What's great is if you have other mine finds, and not just even mine finds, if you have other materials from other people, it's amazing what you can do with these pieces and layer them and give a layered look and blend different materials together. So, you know, I bet you've got a lot of things in your jewelry box that just sit there and you don't do anything with it. I'm telling you what's really cool, and I get so many people that they do these really different color combinations. And it's so this is a great layering piece. This is a good base piece.
It's everything. I mean, it goes with everything. That's 080152. Brand new today, brand new find out of Tucson, 2019. The J. King was able to come across.
2019, and you're seeing it now. We're bringing it to you 1 year later. Think about the journey that the journey from the Congo to Tucson initially, and the journey then it took for us
to make
it went to our lapidary shops, our cutters, to actually form this design.
We are going to talk Angel Peak Turquoise, because as soon as I put this necklace on, everybody went bananas, and for good reason. The necklace that I am wearing with the pendant is available today at $224.98. We do have matching earrings, and here I go again. brand new for our big Tucson Gem event. So as we promised you at 9 o'clock when we started 2.5 hours ago here at East Coast time, we had over 25 brand new designs and brand new finds mixed together. And this happens to be one of them. We're gonna talk about what is Angel Peak, because I think that's always something that our big collectors of the high blue color of turquoise look forward to. And it's so nice because we are also able to do the brand new drop earrings to go back with the necklace. So the earrings are $84.98. The necklace, again, comes with the pendant, and the pendant is removable. So if you just wanna wear it again, that just high blue, full 18-inch necklace, you're able to do so. So we have a lot of things happening in that term, but let's talk about these new designs.
Well, and here again, this is all part of our gallery collection. What is the gallery collection? Gallery collection's old school. It's what myself and all of my design partners, staff, whatever you want to, their friends, family, we all, it used to be when I first started out, I designed everything 100%. When I first started doing the Mind Find show, I pretty much predominantly for the first couple of years designed everything 100%. The problem with that is I have my, I have my style, my technique, my look. It's really funny because everybody who's worked with me for any length of time always busts me.
We know. We know when it's a J. King design, but they're great.
Okay, when we're looking at it, they'll nudge me and they go, I know you did that. Also, the biggest insult in the world, they'll come and they'll go, which you can't insult me. I've been doing this for too long. There's no way to insult me, trust me. A lot of people try. Okay, they'll nudge me and they go, you didn't design that, did you? And in this case, I didn't design this. Although this is kind of the look that I do, that I kind of go for with the earrings. But this material, it's all about the material. It's all about the craftsmanship. It's all about the look. This is Angel Peak. It comes out of Chile. How this got named, honestly, is that, at the mine, this is at over 12,000 feet. That day that they were up there, that we were all up there, we were above. I'm a pilot, so one of the things they call it popping out, right? So you're flying up. It's all like you're flying up through the clouds, and all of a sudden you pop out, and you pop up on your VFR on top. So you're above the cloud layer, but you're just walking through the clouds, right? You're just flying through the clouds. This mountain is so high where this deposit is that literally the cloud layer that day was below us. So it's almost like you're stepping out. You can just like walk across the clouds, right? And
up by the angels.
Right, and one of the remarks said, any minute now we're going to see angels.
Oh,
and then
that's so cool.
And then, okay, that started, and then that's why it was named Angel Peak. This is at over, I don't know the exact, but I know it's over 12,000 feet. And just so everybody understands how high that is, as a pilot, if I'm in a non-pressurized aircraft, that over 12,000 feet, not only do I have to have oxygen on, but all of my passengers.
Oh, really?
Anybody riding with me has to be wearing an oxygen mask, flowing. Otherwise, you get a hypoxia, you could pass out. So these people work with no oxygen, but they're so used to altitude that they're able to work at that altitude. So just even the challenge of working at that, mining, doing physical labor at that altitude is really, really something that needs to be admired. This is highly collectible. Now, I don't have an exclusive on this material, but I will tell you this. We have somebody that goes up when they're in the process of mining, which is not year-round, and we buy what they call select. So he's buying all the select rough. He has the money. Now, that being said, even, it's not, do you know that it takes sometimes 6 months to a year to collect enough material? We have to put our money out there that far. They will buy the material. It comes in dribbles and drabs from not just one miner, several miners that are mining on a daily basis during the season. They'll consolidate that, they put it all together, and then once we have enough that we can ship, that's when we get it. So even the logistics of getting the rough material, this is highly, highly sought after if you could get it.
It's getting limited.
This doesn't even come to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, all right? You'll never see this rough. You can walk around. Look at the clarity of this.
Oh my goodness,
Look at the
look at the
color of
matching
this.
cuff and
This is
bracelet.
the natural color. This is no enhancement to it to change the color. So there is no color enhancement on this. It's been stabilized, so it will stay this color, but it hasn't been color enhanced whatsoever. There's nothing done. This is the natural
Unreal.
color of the material.
So that would be what we refer to as that high blue. I mean, this is
High blue, yeah.
It's like the creme de la creme if you love
the robin's egg blue.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the commodity guys are buying. This is what you're seeing.
They're holding it on as a commodity.
They're buying the material. You not only are competing with the people that are actually manufacturing, but you're actually now dealing with people that are
amazing.
buying these as commodity. Turquoise is a very limited material. It's fairly rare. You do not even find it in every continent. Do you know what? Even gold and silver are more predominant than turquoise. And the reason for that, if you think about this, the way turquoise is formed, everything has to be just right for turquoise. A turquoise is what they call a secondary replacement. So what is a secondary replacement? That's when Mother Nature has made a mold, a form. It happens in many different ways. One of the common ways is there was an earthquake. There's an earthquake, it shatters, and it leaves cracks internally. Now, there has to be 27, I believe it's 27 elements and minerals present for turquoise to form. If any of those are not there, it won't form. Then it has to rain, it percolates down, and the turquoise forms in the seam or whatever, the mud bubble, whatever, that's how it's formed. It's what they call secondary replacement. And that's how turquoise is formed. And that's why you don't even find it worldwide. You don't find it in a lot of even continents, not much less countries. So turquoise in itself is a rarity. In this color, in this look, and this clarity, this is the
Premium.
right now, at this time, I'm not taking anything away from green, I'm not taking anything away from the different colors. I'm just saying, as far as a commodity in this color with this limited matrix, is the most highly sought after rough material.
And it
right
doesn't
now.
say it on the graphic, but same thing. It's the Angel Peak story that you were telling us about that we were just talking
Well,
on the
you
necklace,
get the necklace,
and the
I know
earring.
it says pendant, but you're actually getting the necklace and the pendant
Yeah, oh,
together.
yes, that's a
and
great
the
point.
pendant's removable, you get them both, and you can remove it. Now, I will point out this, the beads, as you can see, and this is the beauty of this, because how we do, are a different grade than the cabochons. All the cabochons are cut from the top grade. With this, it's still a good grade of turquoise, but to be honest with you,
You can see the high blue in there.
Do you see,
Yeah.
see how, the reason I'm telling you that, if you look, that we really, really have to select very carefully, and these are all individually hand cut, they're all hand done. There's no two of these that will be totally identical. All the silver work on this, all made from sterling silver sheet material, all done by our personal silversmiths, our personal lapidaries. A lot of these silversmiths and artists have been with me for over 3 decades.
That's something. That's
Can you
commitment
imagine?
and team. I
Yeah,
do.
people-
Yes.
Yeah, think about that. People that actually can stand me for that
that's not
long,
true.
that can actually be around me. But really, this is an art. We all were very young.
lost art,
We were very
unfortunately.
young when we started. Yeah, you know, the silversmithing is really becoming a lost art. It has to. It's not something you inherit. It's something that is taught, and
Sure.
it's not taught in school. It's taught by actually doing it over time.
And Jay, in those last 90 seconds, we do have 5 through 12 available in the ring. I'd recommend going up a half a size. I normally wear a 5. I'm in the 6. It fits absolutely flawlessly, and the bracelet will fit. It's a 6 to 7 inches. So again, this is a good, bold bracelet. You can, depending on where you want to wear it, you can squeeze it a little bit and then wear it. Some like to wear it a little bit looser, some like to wear it a little bit higher up the arm, so it's nice having that option. Here's what's happening on the bracelet. That appraised at $335. It will be $234. We took, and this is brand new. So it's previewed price. We wanted to be able to do it at under $200. That's just for the gem event and 6 flex payments, which would mean it's $33 on your first monthly payment. And we'll ship this to you in the next couple of days. You'll receive it. That ring is $69. I still can't get over that with all that, again, handcraftsman, a lot of beautiful precious metal in there. That's $12. With FlexPay to get the ring home. So 080151. That was our segment of Angel Peak Turquoise, because again, this is the most premium, the most sought after. So absolutely definitely collectors of turquoise and you were looking for the premium of color of that robin's egg blue, jump on this. Please don't miss out. I know it's getting limited. Now we're offering 6 flex payments on all Jade King on our Tucson Gem event. And here's a great way you can get $10 off. Then you apply for the HSN charge card. You can take $10 off your very first purchase and enjoy all the perks and benefits of shopping with your HSN charge card throughout the entire year. So excited to share that with you. So if you have your heart set on that bracelet and you want to take another $10 off, apply for the HSN charge card. And hopefully you're going to be able to do just that. Jay, it has been a long time since we've had brand new lapis.
And it'll be a long, long time in the future shows.
Well, I know, because the last few years, I mean, Jay has been saying, listen, grab this lapis while you can, because it's getting more and more difficult. This is another great example. Back in the day, we were able to offer at least, 4 or 5 different lapis pieces per visit, you know, or per show.
Per event. Yeah,
per event.
3 a day event.
That, and you kept saying, Jay, last couple of years, Lynn, I'm telling you, I'm not able to get it. You're going to see less and less and less. And boy, if that not been the case, and certainly have not seen anything quite like this. I love, this is one of my favorite shapes that you do, that your team does in custom cutting. Premium lapis. I mean, you only bring to us, and you can tell that by the color. It is the best of the best. The necklace we're offering here today is $129.98. That's a event price. It will be $154, appraised over $200. And the earrings are also event priced, brand new, at $69.98. 6 flex pays. Be careful with lapis. Be careful what you're looking at, and definitely always want to pay attention to the color. Correct.
Right. And what you're looking at too, and and here again, I just came from the Tucson Gem Mineral Show. It's the largest lapidary gem mining show in the world. There's nothing that even compares to it. It's not just one show, just so everybody knows. Okay, I've been going for over 40 years. I've never seen the whole thing. Right, I've never been able to see everything. It's every nook and cranny. It's impossible to do. Actually, it's just overwhelming now how big it is. But that being said, and I told Sarah this. Sarah and I met. She saw me there. We didn't hang out the whole, for a long time, but we were able to hang out one morning together. And we were talking about it. I didn't realize that she had been to the show before.
Oh, okay, yeah, because she did a lot of jewelry in the past. Yeah.
So in her past life, she had actually, so she was kind of hip to some of the things. And, I was telling her, she goes, well, what do you see here? I said, it's not what you see, it's what you don't see. And yet it's what you did see at one time, but now you don't see it all.
Remember years ago, you did a whole footage outside the Tucson event with lapis.
Right. Now,
you're not seeing that today.
I go right, I'm not going to tell you where we go, but it's not one of the more safe areas that I go to. And we hand pick our lapis, right? We actually do it. I can't go into the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan and trade with the tribes people. It's just not possible. But I have somebody who does trade with them, and then not just exclusively for me by any means, but that's his business, is lapis. Over the years, I get less and less and less and less and less. I was just in Dubai and had a couple people meet me there to try to see if we could do more lapis for this year. The problem with this is I cannot make more designs in lapis if I don't have the rough material. And even if you go to Tucson, you're going to see the lack of lapis. Now, will you see lapis? Of course. Will you see a lot of lapis finished jewelry? Absolutely. You're going to see that. What you're not going to see is you're not going to see the rough material. You're not going to see it any bulk. Somebody might have 50 kilos or 10 kilos or 1 kilo of the rough material that they're selling to lapidaries, people that want it to either cut cabochons with it to make it into jewelry or something, that's what you're going to see. You're not going to see any bulk. I haven't for probably 10 years seen bulk at Tucson. You don't even see those vendors. But I do have the direct, not mining connections, but the people, the consolidators for this. I will tell you right now, if you want this grade of lapis, if you even want lapis in your collection, you want to get it from me. I can't speak to other people. If you've got another lapis source that's real lapis, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I mean, I would love to have people that have it. I just don't know anybody that has it. What I'm seeing a lot of now, which is an indicator how rare it is the fact I'm seeing a lot of people that are enhancing it. So they're taking denim lapis, let's say, they're doing an enhancement process to it. They're making it into a dark, dark blue. To me, I can tell it right away. It's just real, it's kind of phony looking, it's kind of dull, it doesn't have the sheen, it doesn't have the same feel as the natural color. I can personally tell, but I will say it's darn good. And we did see a lot of that. Now, that being said, that's why I cut everything from the rough. You can't do that. When you're working at the rough, it's the rough, right?
Yeah.
So when you get enhanced, in this case, they cut the design, then they enhance the final, like they would enhance the beads.
Do they have to reveal that it's enhanced, or not necessarily? Because I know that's something we always say, buyer beware on a lot of things
they don't have to do anything. This is TV. We're governed under.
We have to.
We're governed under FCC, even though I would do it. Ethically, I would do it for you, and I would tell you. But this is the natural color. There's been nothing done to this. This was cut from the raw stock. I'm not saying you're never going to get lapis from me, because there's going to be little peterings in for 2020. Guys, if you think that you're just going to see lapis, you're not. It's just not going to happen. This has been going on for a little over almost 5 years, but seriously for 3 years, where when I got things going out the front door, materials going out the front door, and nothing's coming in the back door, it's impossible for it to eventually keep going out the front door.
And Jay does. He tries to forewarn us that every time you see what's happening,
here again,
you have.
But if you go to Tucson and you go to the largest gem event, gem and rough event in the world, you'll see what I mean. It's just, it used to be, there were huge piles. There would be huge piles years and years ago of lapis, from Afghanistan. They would have the rough stock. Everybody, you could sort and go through the different grades. You don't see that anymore, and you haven't seen it for a very, very long time. I even bypass Tucson. I go directly to the people, like I said, I can't go to source as far as the people that are actually mining it, but I go to the consolidator. That's only one step down, right? But I go to that source, who usually, to be honest with you, how he does it, he collects it, he sells it to people who sell to people who sell to people who sell in Tucson, right?
Okay.
I'm at the as close to the head of the food chain as you can get on the material. And so I'm really kind of keyed in on what is available, what's not available, and I'm just telling you, you're just not seeing the lapis rough. You just don't. Look at the quality of this, look at the size of this, look at the clarity of this. If you want to add lapis to your collection, this might be something that you might want to highly consider. It will not go down in value. It's only got one direction to go. And when things become limited and you don't see them and they're of quality, and also I will say with our pieces and I've already seen it now because we've had so many viewers that are getting older that have made this wonderful journey with me. They're handing it down to their children and their grandchildren. And these are quality pieces. These are things that, not just for you, but these are things really that are the quality that you can feel proud to hand it down.
Well, our collectors are getting it, and they know, they've taken forewarned your advice from before that it's gonna be less and less. This is brand new today, very, very limited, and we were even able to bring them in as a special event price today. Those earrings are $10 off at $69.98. The necklace is available at $30 off at $129.98. 080165. Boy, is that hot. That's the only lapis we've had. That's it.
You know what? And I can't, here again, you have to understand, when I wrote this February show, this was almost 8 months ago, guys.
I can
kind of guess, but I guarantee you that's when I still have material.
Okay.
But you're not going to see a bunch of lapis.
You know what else you're not going to see? And I have no idea. Remember how we like surprised you in the last hour?
Oh, this is massive.
Okay.
And the price on this is just beyond stupid. No, it's
nuts.
I mean, if stupid was mile marker 10, this is like you're down in the Keys. Okay.
You're at 0.
You're at 0.
Okay.
I mean, this is so crazy. It's just
And this is
beyond
orange
crazy.
coral, by the way, and it is as gallery and as custom as you could possibly imagine. My goodness, $76.49. We just popped up there. We have fewer than 300. 6 flex pays. It's under $13 for shipping to get it home. It's $672-393. I saw Sue sneak like earlier. She had this on, like over on the other side of the studio, and I'm like, what is that necklace? Whoa! And to ever in a million years think that it was anywhere near under $100, never in a lifetime. I mean, what an opportunity buy here. Jay, quickly before this sells out.
Okay, when you look at Sue, look at the size of this. It's massive.
It's unreal.
Here again. Okay, I are the guy, okay, that manufactures this. This was designed by us. This was cut by us. We work from the rough stock. This orange coral, just to even get the rough material to work with, this is massive. I could not, literally cannot buy just the rough and provide the sterling silver enhancer chain. And I am the manufacturer and be able to sell it at this value. It is just impossible for me to do it. I wouldn't be able to. Originally, when we did this, I think it was well over $150, it's $166. Do you know how hard that I worked? Do you know how hard? I mean, my margin is so thin that if anything goes wrong, there went the profit. Okay, I'm serious.
Sure.
I'm honestly.
Well, look at the mass production.
I'm serious about that. We work on a razor thin margin. We're selling it to you like almost like you would be buying wholesale. It's extremely, extremely thin margin on what we do originally. So for me to come out here and then you see this, I just want you to know, this is truly, truly a crazy, crazy value.
Never to be repeated.
No, well, it would be impossible.
Impossible.
Look, you know what? This would be like, and I tell people this, I'm joking, of course, but in a way it's a reality. I say, they'll say, oh my gosh. And I'd say, yeah, I'm losing money. And they say, well, how can you do that? How can you lose money on everything you do? I said, well, I'm going to make it up in volume, right? I'll make it up in volume. Well, of course, you would go bankrupt. Literally could not build this and sell it at this price.
Well, it is gone. Congratulations. But guess what? We're not
people that
stopping
got
there.
in on it. Will you see the orange coral again from me? Probably. Will you see it at that price? Absolutely not. Not
Guess
possible.
What? Same thing's going to happen here. It's another one of those specials. This is teal apatite. And my producer just said, oh my goodness, look at the size of that fancy cut marquise. Are you kidding me? So again, this can go into that terms of those exotic gemstones that you very rarely, if ever, see. And I can promise you, not in this size and nowhere near, here's another big surprise, J. King, at this sale price. This is $72.21. It was originally $175.75 HSN price.
If you
that
look
was
at
not
this,
the appraisal.
And
that
you
was
look at
the
the color
price.
in this, and it's not doing its justice. It's almost like lit from within. It's almost chatoyant. It's not showing well. It's darker. If you could see this beautiful, like emerald
so
green,
frustrating.
almost like chatoyant. See, this is what I was talking earlier about. You know how you do makeup and everything because of the stage lighting. Okay, here's an interesting fact. These are friends of ours that we've known over the years. Okay. That are from Madagascar, and they specialize in mining. They actually got the Madagascar, not this chrome diopside, but the other chrome diopside. They mined that for us. This is the apatite. They specialize in apatite. There you can kind of see some of the chatoyance gleam.
And when you
see that?
move,
It's going to sparkle.
really see it.
It's going to gleam. It's just a fabulous, fabulous color. But guess what? They're the providers of this material, right? I got this, I believe, 4 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago is when I got the rough. Guess how much rough that they had at the show?
On this, I can't imagine. Tell me.
They're the miners.
Zero?
Zero.
Honest to God.
Absolutely zero. We bought everything that was in that stope, and this is like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. You're seeing the last of the material. Even the miners don't have this. They had literally zero rough for sale at the show in this particular apatite rough, in this particular color. That's how rare it is. You know what's kind of funny, and I do this a lot, I've learned over the years, is, you know, you kind of take things for granted, right? When you got it, you know, like you've got a lot of something, and you just kind of take it for granted, and you're doing designs, and you're just, I mean, really kind of not utilizing the material for best yield sometimes, I mean, like that. And then all of a sudden it goes away. Rainbow calsilica is a perfect example, but I can literally name, when I'm cataloging my specimens, which I'm doing now, I'm doing this whole thing that eventually I'm gonna put in this custom-built wall thing I'm doing.
That'll be part of it.
This will be part of it, but in doing that, it takes me back over 40 years, and you're going through and you see all the materials that I've used in the past that are no longer available.
Amazing.
You don't see it. This is another one of these. It's just beyond crazy. You could, even if you could get it, you couldn't manufacture it for this.
They're going to scoot us on. You get it. We have 245 remaining, and we have more than that callers calling in. So we're going to scoot on to what other really pretty amazing special that when you think of the Tucson Gem event and you think of J. King, of course we said as much unique, rare turquoise as possible. Well, this is Hubei. We have a necklace that we're going to highlight that is at a special Tucson Gem event price. It's $109.98. We have earrings that we're also going to highlight for you under a different item number. I know these were previewed a little bit earlier and insanely popular, as always. Can I hold these up next to it, Jay? Because this is what...
I think that this is kind of what
wild.
it kind of gives people a reality on it, and what makes the material so unique and different. What Lynn's holding in her hand right now, do you see these? These are out of my specimen case. Do you know when I obtained these? 1974.
Honestly.
74, 75.
Really?
Right in there, maybe 76. This is the original Hubei rough that I have. And these were specimens that I had from this material. This was mined at the same time. This material is what they call antique or vintage rough.
So cool.
This was mined late 70s, early 80s. The only reason you're seeing this now is we're down to the last of the material. We had a huge find from one of the original miners of this through a connection. I won't bore you with the whole story, but this just isn't available. If you're a collector, you know, don't think that you're going, oh, you've been showing Hubei a lot, you know. Yeah, really? Well, I got to tell you, okay, it's almost over, right? This is some of the select material that we had left that we did 2018 in December. We did amazing today's special with this material. This is antique, this is vintage. They're not making any more of the rough material. What we're doing now is working through the last of the last. I'm almost at what I call my rainbow calsilica days. I'm just giving that rainbow calsilica is a perfect example.
They're long gone.
We've got 4 cutting shops that we process our materials at. And so we're taking all of the rough that we have, all those 4 warehouses, and we're now in the process of putting it at all one location. And to tell you the truth, there's not a lot of it there. Yeah. And we're making our final products, our final designs with it. And when I'm out of this, I'm out of it. They closed it in the early 80s. They closed it. You cannot buy this material. You will see zero, absolutely zero.
So grab these now, including,
Tucson.
I want to mention the earrings real quickly too, Jay, because they're super limited. They're $44.98. 6 flex pays, it's under $8 to get those home. And I love the fancy cut that you did in these turquoise. Right. That's just crazy.
And the reason that I'm doing this and I do this, look at all the different colors.
I can't even get them all. Look, maybe you can hold a couple even on, because there's even more there.
Okay, this is
so neat.
Here, what I'm trying to demonstrate this is this. This is Hubei, and this is what makes Hubei so unique. This is what's so crazy. This is what makes it so wonderful and so collectible. Is even if you're not a turquoise person, just a slight education, I could show you Hubei and you're gonna go, wow, that's Hubei turquoise. That's how identifiable it is. It has a very certain specific look. This is highly, highly collectible. It's mined out. You cannot buy it. Like I said,
none at Tucson.
They just don't have the material. The only reason we got it is somebody who is one of the original miners, one of my partners in one of the businesses that I own where we buy turquoise and consolidate. They are part of that family, the original mining family. As a Westerner, I never, ever would have been shown that material. Even as a relative, it's just, as a relative, it was one of those crazy things where he was shown it. And it was one of the original miners, one of his relatives' private stash. You just don't see the material
Oh, yours
anymore.
is from 70.
I bought this somewhere in the early 70s is when I purchased these samples.
So this will be like...
These are from the 70s.
Fair to say, like a Sleeping Beauty or any other mines, or, you know, that, I mean, obviously
It's only going to
clothes,
go
just-
up. It's not going to go down, especially this quality.
Well,
okay?
that is why these have been so popular. So ask about the necklace as well.
It's highly
that's still available.
collectible. Highly collectible.
And that's crazy. Those beautiful fancy cut, amazing value on those earrings as well. On both of these, if you can do it with the 6 flex pays, absolutely do so. Shop All J King on hsn.com. You, my friend, we'll see you back at 3 p.m. with Colleen.
Yeah, Colleen and I are coming back. We got all kinds of new and stuff. They say time flies when you're having fun.
Always, my friend. I'll see you throughout the weekend because Tucson will continue.
She's being punished.
This today's special. I'm so excited for you. Thank you for making it happen. And my friend Leslie is coming up next. I know she has a wonderful show of electronics. Enjoy all your beautiful mine finds from Tucson. And we'll see Jay back at 3. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Welcome into HSN, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon. My name is Leslie. We've got an entire hour of really cool electronics, and I don't normally do a lot